Hello everyone, I Riddhi Singh. Welcome you all back to my channel. Today's topic would be important tools for creating a makeup look. So I will be telling what all makeup brushes that we'll be needing or tools we'll be needing to do our makeup. And you can say it can be a beginner's guide for makeup tools or basic essentials when it comes to using makeup tools. So we have a wide variety of makeup brushes, but there are very few which I feel that we really need to do our makeup, whether it's day-to-day makeup or it's a party makeup or any sort of makeup. So I feel it's very important to invest in good makeup tools. At the same time, we do not need a lot of them. There are just few essentials that we need and we are good to go. That is why I decided to create this video, and I will share few makeup brushes, or I will tell you multiple uses of the brushes so you can simplify your kit and they'll also be budget friendly. And as you will practice, you will start feeling that your hands are getting more firmer on the way you need to use the brushes, so you yourself will be able to devise new methods or new ways to use those brushes. To begin with, this is my pen stand or makeup brush holder, however you would like to call it. I bought this holder because it has 4 compartments. So this is how I keep my brushes. The face brushes are in one compartment, the eye brushes are in the other compartment, and the used brushes after my makeup application, I put them all in the third compartment. In this compartment, I normally use it as a garbage can, you can say, for my Q-tips and cottons and tissues, so that I do not litter the place. And in the end, when I'm done, I take them off and dispose them in a garbage can. This method really helps me stay organized, and I'm in this habit of cleaning my brushes after every usage. And how to take care of your brushes will be another video on this, so please do stay tuned. Today's look, I basically needed just these 4 brushes to do the job, but for the sake of the video, I've also told the users of all the brushes that I will be showcasing. So literally with just 4 brushes and of course my hands, I did the whole look. Now let us first start with face brush. These are the 2 foundation brushes I normally use. This is the one that I use more frequently. It's a paddle brush. We basically pat the foundation with this. And the other one is this. It's more like something like a triangle shaped brush. And this is what I really like using because it's densely packed, so I get more coverage out of a foundation. Now, I have multiple uses for this brush. This is pack 291 brush. I will be linking all the brushes down in the description box. This is pack 307 brush. You will also be seeing them in the clip alongside. Here, out of the 2, I will just be showing one foundation brush, which is the pack 291 brush. This brush really helps me apply and blend the foundation in all the corners of my face, as you can see. Here, cleaning the brush on the tissue and removing extra product, I will be applying my powder contour with the help of same brush and then blending it. On the other side of my face, I will apply cream contour and show how this brush works beautifully with that as well. So this particular foundation brush I use for my foundation application, for my contour application. I've also used it for applying cream blushes, and I've this for applying highlighter as well. It really works good for me, and it works really well for cream products and liquid products as well. So that's my one foundation brush. Then I come to this fluffy brush. This is pack 301. It's a very fluffy, soft bristle brush. I use this for my powder application when I'm in great hurry and I don't have much time. So after applying powder, I also use it for my blush application or bronzing my face. Works really well for that. In this clip, I will only be showing how I powder my face with this particular brush. It easily applies the powder on the eyes and on the under eye area. Then comes my stippling brush. This is a dual fiber brush. Alright. So stippling brush is normally to give you that very airbrushed, seamless finish. When you've applied the products and you feel you want to blend, you still need to blend them. You use this blush and this is how it works. So basically the job is to be done by this extended portion, which is the white color portion. And you don't have to press it on the skin. It has to be like as if there's nothing on your face. Keep it like this on your face and then keep circling it. Initially, you will be needing a little practice with this, but as you start using it, you will get your hands settled on it. And one of the most popular tools is this beauty blender. So the beauty blenders that I normally use are by YBP and PAC. I love both of them. The use I've done out of a beauty blender is either to put powder on my under eye area, or I use a damp beauty blender and run it through my face so that anything extra gets removed. This really comes handy though. This PAC 303, a blush brush. This again, I use it for my powder blushes or powder contouring. Works very well. Now these are my 4 go-to eye makeup brushes. This is my ProArt PE22 brush. As you can see, this is a fluffy blending brush. So what are the uses that I do? When I have to apply a single eyeshadow, I quickly apply it. If I have to blend all my eyeshadows, I use it for blending that. I use it to apply my highlighter. I use it to contour my nose. So those are the multiple uses that I do. And I also at times apply 2 eyeshadows with this, which I will be telling you how. The first use is that I'm applying a single eyeshadow with this brush, also powdering the under eye area and applying the highlighter on the brow bone. Please note that we have to blend the eyeshadow even though here applying the second eyeshadow on the outer corner of my eye, applying highlighter on the bridge of my nose, on the cupid's bow and on the cheekbones. This is my PAC 312 blush. This is again a blending brush, but if you see, it's slightly dome shaped. You see, if you compare the two, this is more fanned out brush and this is slightly compact. This one is slightly more compact. It's a dome shaped brush. This applies the crease shade very well. I mean, it's very precise and also you can easily blend it out. I use it to apply eyeshadow on my lower line. I use it to apply highlighter on my brow bone. I also at times use it to highlight the bridge of my nose. Again, the cupid's bow. So I have multiple uses with this brush. On the clip alongside, you'll be seeing me defining my lower lash line with this blending brush, and then how I apply the crease shade and define the outer corner of my eye with it. As a beginner, if you want to invest in one blending brush, then choose this tapered one over the fluffy one, as the additional use was just to apply powder with that. Then I would recommend you this pencil brush. Now this is PAC 202 pencil brush. This brush works very well for both cream, liquid and powder products. At the same time, it is so soft that it's very, very gentle on your eyes. The other use, like after, of course, defining my lower lash line, I do it with this. Smudging of my kohl pencil, I do it with this. I also, if I'm in a hurry, fill my brows with this. That again, I will show you. In the clip, you will be seeing blending my eyeshadow on the lower lash line and applying the highlighter on the inner corner of my eye. Then here, I'm also filling my brow with the same pencil brush or smudger brush. We can also apply the highlighter on the inner corner of the eye with our finger, which I'm showing here. Then I have my PAC 308 brush. It's a flat paddle brush. This I use to pack the eyeshadow on my lid. This works well only for powder products. So these brushes are all designed with a particular concept. So we find out different ways to use them. Now in this case, if I use it much for cream products, once or twice, it's all right. You can still take chances when you don't have much options. But if I use it regularly for cream products, this might get ruined. Now for this look, I applied the shimmer shadow with the help of my finger, and I did not use any brush for this application. Then I have my angled brush. This one is again by PAC 314. Now this brush again, I use it to apply my gel liners, and I also use them to fill my brows. They work really well, and at times if I have powder eyeshadow and I don't have any other tool, then I might use it also to define my lower lash line with the powder eyeshadow. Here I have applied my powder eyeshadow as a liner with the help of this angled brush. Preferably the angled brush should have slightly stiff bristles. Here I'm filling my eyebrows with it and applying the powder eyeshadow as a liner with the help of the same angled brush. There are a couple of additional brushes which I would suggest, but it's totally your call. If you want to keep them, you can have them. If you don't want to have them, you're not at any kind of a loss. This is my Real Techniques 305 Instapop shade brush. Now if you see, this brush is slightly curved from here and is flat from here. Now this brush really works well when I have to apply my concealer, my color corrector, or for that matter just the eyeshadow on my lid. And when I flip it like this portion also helps me blend it sometimes. Or when there is a cream eyeshadow, then I also help this whole flat portion really helps me blend it well. On one eye here I'm applying the corrector and concealer with this brush, and on the other eye I will do the same with my ring finger. Therefore you will see that the result is good with both the applications, and you needn't go for this brush in particular. You can also buy a separate concealer brush, which I will mention in the description box down below. Another is this PAC 320 eyeliner brush. Now this eyeliner brush is slightly stiff. It works well for people who are into more of gel liners. Otherwise we always have the applicator with our eyeliners. Use felt tip liners, again that comes with an applicator, which makes the application of eyeliners way too easy. These kind of brushes work good with cream products. For example, if you want to apply your lipsticks, you want to outline your lip liner, you want to line your lips or apply lipstick A, B. There are times I have also managed filling my brows with this kind of brush. So these sometimes do come in handy. Now this is just a regular flat painting brush from any stationery or art and craft store. It really helps in applying the lipstick well. These 8 makeup brushes and a beauty blender are the products I swear by. Having these products, your kit is all sorted and you are good to rock your makeup. So with this we come to the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. For those of you who are new, I request you to please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And any comments or queries, please do mention in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you all. And if you would like to see a tutorial on how I created this look, then do let me know. And thank you so much for staying tuned. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe.